Hi, I'm Tammy Randolph, and you're watching The Chamber Does What? Hi, I'm so glad you're with me again today. My special guest is Stephanie Linkous with United Way of the Ocoee Region. I always want to say Bradley County.
It used to be Bradley County, but we cover Polk County as well. So many years ago, they changed it to Ocoee Region.
And it well deserved so because it is a regional idea for it.
Right.
Now, you are the president and CEO, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Tell me, I know, of course, because we have a great partnership with the United Way, but tell me a little bit about what the United Way does.
United Way does a lot of things. I mean, it's a pretty broad reach. We're basically bringing our community's resources together to address our most pressing needs. And it's kind of the basics of it, bringing people, their resources. We do a community needs assessment every year, and that drives all our work. The top 4 things that come out of that needs assessment are what we focus on and try to move the needle on those issues.
What are the 4 top things that came out of the most recent needs assessment?
Affordable housing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that everybody could probably guess that one. Childcare.
Yes.
Quality, affordable childcare. It's, costing families so much money for childcare.
And if you can find it, the waiting lists are
exactly.
so long. I mean, it's hard to get into childcare.
It sure is. And then also health care and dental care for the uninsured. And then also last year, we pulled out and made a separate category for mental health and substance misuse because that is just such a huge issue, and we felt like it needed to have its own category.
Well, and there seems to be a big lapse in coverage for people to be able to access for mental health or substance abuse issues because nobody wants to cover it.
Right, and there's really a shortage of counselors and places to go in our area as well.
Especially that are cost
Just
effective.
the capacity.
Yeah, especially that are cost effective. Now, one of the big things that United Way does, and everybody knows about it, is the United Way Day of Action.
Yes.
Now, tell me a little bit about the Day of Action throughout the community.
Day of Action is our largest volunteer day of the year. It will be July 31st this year. I promise you it will be the hottest day of the year.
It always is.
It always is. But the great thing about having it at that time of year is that we are able to do a lot of work at schools to help them get ready for students to come back. And we also send teams to local nonprofits to do projects that they may normally not be able to complete. And it's just a great day all the way around to have over 500 people come together for a morning of just giving back.
And that's everybody. I mean, that's from employees of large manufacturers, from small business, from community organizations. It's a big community and frivolity. I mean, really it is. We did it a couple of years ago, and when we sent on our form, I said, we're all old and broken. Please don't put us outside.
We have a project for everyone.
We did. We painted the school, I think, at Arnold Elementary. We painted the cafeteria, and it was a lot of
Yes.
fun. And we were partnered with some other organizations, and just the whole community feel that you get at the beginning and the end, and it really helps you feel like you're contributing and making a big difference.
We all come back together after the projects are finished, and we meet at Whirlpool and have pizza and just celebrate. And that also kicks off our annual community fundraising campaign.
Which you're in the process of doing right now.
We've wrapped it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have our celebration coming up soon,
Oh, that's right.
and we'll start again in July. But right now, we have just started our grant process. So panels, which thank you for serving on
Yeah.
one. Our panels are made up of United Way donors, so all of our decisions when it comes to funding with the money that we raise it's made by local people, local donors who want to do a deep dive into the applicants to see who deserves the money the most.
Now, what are these grants? Who applies for these grants?
Any 501c3 nonprofit who works around those 4 focus areas that I mentioned, they're eligible to apply. They go through a letter of intent process where they basically do a 1-page of what they would like to do with the funding if United Way gives them a grant. Once they make it through that process, they do what we call a full application. It's a pretty in-depth application. Like I said, this is the community's money, so we want to make sure we're thorough. And our panels, each panel reviews 4 to 5 local nonprofits that have submitted the application. They make recommendations, and then our board makes final funding decisions based on the amount of money we have available.
So a lot of your work, along with the community, is with nonprofits. Now, is there still a nonprofit incubator at United Way?
We have our Center for Social Impact is upstairs, and we do have several nonprofits who have their office upstairs, and we're able to provide that at very low cost, so they can put more of their funding back into their work, and provide things like internet, phone service, and that type of thing.
Now, also for the community, we had Ocoee Connect.
Yes.
And that was through the United Way. Now, that is transitioning back to 211.
It is.
Can you tell us a little bit about what 211 is for?
Sure. 211 is a nationwide resource hotline, and there are different 211 hubs in different regions. Our hub that I think covers about 13 counties in this area is in Chattanooga. You call, you get a live person, and they have access to all of the local resources. We have a person in our office that makes sure that's up to date. Also, if someone needs utility assistance, they can call our office. We still do that at our office. But 211 has become so recognizable and so easy to remember. We have just decided that's the route to go, and we're transitioning, as you said, from Ocoee Connect.
So that's for housing, food, any type of assistance you might be needing, health
mental
care.
health care.
A good referral source.
Right.
Now, the United Way is a big umbrella, but you've got some little smaller communities in there. You've got your Young Professional Association. Now, what is the age group, and what does the Young Professionals do?
So Young Professional Circle is actually any age, because
Oh, cool. Good to know.
because I go as well.
Okay.
But it's
Well,
just
you're only 29, so.
yeah. Thank you, Tammy. It formed basically to bring together, up and coming professionals, kind of like-minded people who want to give back. We bring in for our lunch and learns, people, leaders, professionals who have experience, and they share those experiences and things they've learned. And it's just a way to grow as a professional. It's been very popular.
Well, you have a lot going on at United Way.
We do have a lot.
And yet you've also taken on another big job, that you are our board chair for the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce for 2026. That's a big hurdle.
It's a big honor.
Well, we're very glad to have you.
It's a big honor to do that.
You have served on our board. What has been the most interesting thing that you have learned about the chamber since you've been on the board?
I think probably just the amount of connections that I've been able to make, through the events that you have. Celebrating that business community in different ways, ways to network. I love getting to know the other board members. You guys do an amazing job with the retreat, so we can all get to know each other and work cohesively. So I'm just really looking forward to it.
Do you have any plans or things that you want us to work on while you're board chair that you want to focus on?
Yeah, I think, continuing, I would love to see our board, support your work as you're, looking for new members, just advocating and saying, hey, this is why we're members of the chamber. I think, a big part of that is us having a voice on behalf of the chamber. Your team does an amazing job at that, but, you've got 20 of us, I guess, that can also do that as well.
There are a lot of small businesses and nonprofits that aren't really sure if they should join. We do have quite a few nonprofits that are members. And I tell them, it's a great way because I'm not going to bring 800 people to your door, but it does get you the connections and get you into part of the community. And so you're part of the process to make Cleveland and Bradley County better. What would be your best advice to a nonprofit or a small business that's not quite sure that they're, quote unquote, big enough for the chamber?
I think the thing that makes the chamber so wonderful and successful is that it is just a variety of different people from different backgrounds and different size businesses. If you're looking to make connections, if you're looking to, make sure that your business is out there. I mean, I'm going to look and see, I refer to the
Resource
guide a lot that you have. But yeah, I mean, it's well worth, what we put into it. And you get out of it what you put into it. So, if you do join us, I highly, suggest being active. And it's just been incredible what we've been able to get out of it. We have several people on the United Way team that go to everything that you have.
Yes, they do. And we very much appreciate that.
We show up in a big way.
And we appreciate that. Well, Stephanie, thank you very much for taking the time to be here. Thank you for everything you do at the United Way and for being our board chair. I'm very excited for this upcoming year, and I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, and tell your friends. Bye-bye.